Now this is serious analysis. Now, what I call it serious because salt is a very serious substance used to melt ice. They use it to penetrate. It's a strong substance. So we're going to get some serious, strong, penetrating analysis here of this championship game, New England, Denver. There's the two T-shirts that I have of the two teams, and the hoodie, of course. And we're going to go play by play now. There are two types of analysis that I'm able to get through the two types of penetrating analysis. One, when you're watching the game, don't get thrown off by the announcers. Don't get thrown off by the statistics. Use your penetrating analysis to see what's really happening. But very often I get my penetrating analysis by having watched the game a second time. And in this case, I actually don't see the game the way I saw it the first time. The emotion of Brady being bad and him getting hit often, and you begin to think he was really terrible. He was very bad on many occasions, but you think he was getting hit all. He was not getting hit all over the place. The offensive line actually was not as bad as you think. They have a number that he was hit 20 times. I don't see how he was not hit anywhere near 20 times, or at least he wasn't hit significantly 20 times. And because of that emotion that they were getting hit at crucial times, there was some crucial times they were getting hit, you start to think that they were doing nothing good the whole time, and then you think, hey, why did Josh McDaniel change the game plan? I don't have any complaints against Josh McDaniel. As you'll see as we go play by play, he actually called a very good game, and I take back my steaming analysis where I was hitting Josh McDaniel. So let's do it. Play by play. There we go. Manning Brady. And we're number 17, the last time they're going to meet. It's sunny day like it was two years ago for the 2013. And we switch to the coach's film, which, by the way, doesn't have any sound. Very interesting. And here we go. See how you get to see all 22? By seeing all 22, we're going to get some really good insight, and we're going to use the pause button. I'm so excited. Again, it will still be low tech, but we are going to use the pause button. I mean, not pause button over there, of course, but a pause button on our video so that I can get to the plays faster. All right, we start the game. Tom Brady. And first throw, look at that. Gronk, quick throw, exactly what I called for everybody would call for. Anybody would say, oh, New England's going to throw their short game. You know, there's DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller rushing. And, if they don't want to rely on their offensive line, which is, makeshift, obviously, everybody knows about how they would put together like 35 combinations of offensive line the whole year. So if they want to get rid of the ball quick, that's be an effective strategy. And here, Gronk for 3 or 4 yards. Right, he got 4 yards on that, 2nd and 6. Not bad. Not a bad start. By the way, Denver, okay, I'll show you that. You can see that Denver's playing man up at the line. And by the way, that takes away all bubble screens. So any complaints they had, why didn't they call bubble screens? They're playing man up at the line. They have the one deep safety. Sometimes they had 2 deep safeties. But that's basically press. And that's a good way of taking away the short ball. Of course, New England can set picks, as you'll see right on the next play. And here's another typical New England play. Freeze it. That's a pick, kind of like a pick. One guy going up, Edelman over the middle, Edelman wide open. And again, no pressure on Brady because it's a quick throw, and we got a first down. As a matter of fact, after seeing those first 2 plays, I said, oh my gosh, it's right. They're going to score. They'll score 20 points today, 23 points today. They'll have no problem. Just seeing from those 2 plays, you go, that's the game plan. Short passing. Edelman will be open. Gronk will be open. Amendola will be open, and they'll pass to James White out of the backfield. I'm not worried about the fact that they just ran one, even though they only ran 7 times against the Chiefs. Only 12 times, 13 times in week 12 against Denver when they played Denver. You got to try it at least to see if it'll be effective. Don't worry. There are a few times in this game I'll say, they shouldn't have run there, but okay, a few runs you got to do that. I'm not having no complaints there. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8, opening stages. Okay, good coverage. Again, a quick out. If the throw is perfect, even then it probably would got knocked away. Everybody else covered. Arrow there, arrow there, arrow. Who's that? 1 second. I didn't see that this guy might be open. Is that a lineman? Anyway, it's a quick out. No problem. I don't have any problem. No interference. Edelman's looking for interference. No interference there. 3rd and 8. As we take it along. Okay, now he's about to get hit here. They're counting that as a hit. I don't call that a significant hit, although anytime you get hit, I mean, obviously he's going to be like it's going to cause black and blue marks, and it's going to leave an impression that they're near me. They are near me, but he had time for the throw. It didn't affect the throw. Didn't affect the play. Just good coverage by Denver. He's open momentarily, whoever that is he's throwing to, but that safety back is going to close fast, which makes Brady throw it low. Almost got picked off. So I got no problems on that with Brady. I got no problems with McDaniel. I got no problems with the offensive line. Let's watch that again to make sure I'm right about the offensive line on this play. See that he had plenty of time there. Here's where probably he's getting pushed around the outside, doesn't get to him, right? Finally, a fifth guy. There's a fifth guy. There's a blitzer coming in. He's going to hit Brady. He maybe threw it a tad early. But again, I wouldn't say that in that play there was the rush. That was the key part of the play. It was that nobody got open. It was the Denver coverage. Because Brady had enough time to run a basic pattern and get open. And here's where we use the pause button. I'm so excited. Resume. See that? Now we got to the spot without wasting your time. Manning came right down the field, by the way, and got a touchdown. Bill Belichick gifted him 7 points. I covered that with highlights in our other. I should do it with the Coach 22 to really show you how he gifted him 7 points. I am furious at Belichick for doing that in the defense. But here we go. Tom Brady. We're watching every one of Tom Brady's plays in this game. We got 5 wide. Again, man coverage with 2 deep this time for Denver. Back to pass. Again, the quick little throw. The old Edelman spin. The receivers are down here. Edelman can get open short on the little spin, and he does. Catches it. Stumbles a little bit, but he's got himself 8 yards. 2nd and 2. Let's watch it from his view's a little bit. We'll actually leave that because it's a little bit better on this view. See, the quickie. Edelman cuts the other way. One of the same plays he scored at the game-winning touchdown last year's Super Bowl on. And 2nd and 2. All right, come on, Tom, snap it. We don't want to waste our viewers' time here. Back to pass, goes right. Wide open. Little quick pass again. Playing man. Little down and out here. What? They got blocked down at the line. I pointed my arrow to the guy, but that could happen anytime. You can't blame Brady, can't blame McDaniel, can't blame the offensive line. Knocked down at the line. It was hard to see. There it is. Knocked down at the line on a wide open Edelman. He would have had a first down. You only know that because you got the 22 that you could see here. Okay. Okay, now, 3rd down. Now, Brady, if he looked that way, would have seen an open receiver. As I got my arrow up there. That guy would have been open. But he's passing to Gronk. That's fine. He got a one-on-one with Gronk. Why not take it? And Gronk tries to come back to the ball. He gets interfered with. Referee didn't call it. Okay. Not a bad play call. Any pressure? Did Brady get knocked down? Let's see. Oh. You know what? If Brady got knocked down, I don't think I counted this as a knockdown. So maybe I got to put this on the list. All right, let's see if he got knocked down here. He didn't get knocked down. All right, he's through it plenty of time. If he knocks him down now, I'm not counting as a knockdown. Yeah, he didn't go down. He never went down. No knock. All right, where's the interference call? No problem. I'm going to pause again. Okay, we're back. Denver had a punt, and now 3rd possession. Tom Brady down 7-0. We're still in the first quarter here, and we'll try a little run. Okay, no problem, except for a headbutt by Stark. Did you see the little headbutt after the run? Did you see the little headbutt after the fight? Watch right here. I'm gonna put the arrow. He pushes. Then a headbutt, and there comes the flag. So that's why it says 2nd and 20. I'm not even going to show the rest of the possession because then they threw for 5. Then on 3rd and 15, there was a sack. But it was one of those. He looked down the field because he's got to let the guy go 15 yards. And from behind, as Brady's moving up, they tripped his legs up. Okay, so far, 3 possessions. I can't blame Brady. I can't blame McDaniel. I can't blame the offensive line. There was some good defense on the first drive by Denver. On the second drive, there was an on-call on an interference that they should have called again. That Gronk would have had a first down. They had a punt there. And on this one, a personal foul. If you want, again, you could blame the offensive line if you want to call it because Stork had the personal foul. But so far, so good for New England. Pause. Resume. Now, Denver threw a lateral and didn't bother trying to recover it. It was ruled incomplete, but New England properly challenged. We'll have a SALT production where Mike Carey says, I don't think you're going to be able to overturn that one. It was clearly back with Mike Carey. Mike Carey doesn't know the rules. Mike Carey doesn't see very well. You can see why the referees have trouble. I mean, when you see a guy like they hire Mike Carey to come in there and botch it. Here we go. Now New England with the ball. Down 7-0, but they've just got themselves a turnover, and it doesn't take very long to get near the end zone. Freeze. Time. Brady had time. Again, the guy who's rushing that outside swiped at Brady's hand, but couldn't get there. He was pushed to an angle where he couldn't hit Brady. Good throw to the running back on a one-on-one. That's something they did in Week 12 against Denver extensively, and it worked. And tripped up. And you get a personal foul at the end. So at the one, let's skip all this personal foul. At the one, and it's the old veteran Steven Jackson, and for the touchdown. And we're 7-6, pending the extra point. And wait a minute, Gostkowski hasn't missed one since his rookie year. Are you kidding me? Oh, we got the angle where you don't get to see if you go wide. 7-6. He didn't plant his foot, says they brought in Jay Feely, who said he did it with something with his foot, but when they showed the replay, he did do that with his foot. Very hard to tell. Anyway, 7-6 is our. We're going to pause again. Okay, still 7-6. Now, I think this is crucial because you have to have noticed, again, I'm assuming that everyone noticed that Bill Belichick gifted Manning 7 points by playing back. Butler was way back a few times where he shouldn't have been. And when they came up to the line and pressed Manning, and again, I'm not going to be able to show this on this SALT edition, when they pressed Manning, he couldn't do anything. When they blitzed him, played man and blitzed or came at him, he just doesn't have the arm strength to be able to put it over the defender. And they only got 7 points there. Brady's about to gift them 7 points more. So that's 14 of their 20 points that they got on there. They only got 2 other field goals. So giving them 7 points is so huge in this game because Manning's not going to be able to put up a lot of points against the New England defense. And let's check drive number 5. So far, no problem with Brady, no problem with anybody. Hey, look at that. Drops back. It was a play action. He's got plenty of time. Oh, now after everyone was covered, although he didn't see Gronkowski there. Sims actually points that one out. But that's already, that's not the one he was looking at. He could have flipped it out here also. I don't know why he didn't flip it out there. So you want to blame Brady for not finding some open receivers there, but don't blame the offensive line there. Now he's about to get hit, and he just gets rid of the ball. Fine. That was not the offensive line's fault. If you want to blame Brady, I would just say it was good defense by Denver. Pretty much everyone was covered. There were a few guys slightly open. Okay. Now we go ahead. Now, it's good who was the guy that ends up hitting him? Look at that. Look who ends up getting to him. That's Von Miller. That's Von Miller that ends up the guy who gets to him. Now, on this play, they only rushed 3, Denver. And Von Miller drops back. So you say, that's what fooled Brady. That's why he threw the interception. Well, let's see. There's nobody rushing. Come on. There was nobody rushing. He sees that Gronkowski's now turning around. He sees the guy in front of him. It's just he short-armed it. He didn't get the ball and lofted over Von Miller's, right? The ball's already in the air and Von Miller's right there. Come on. That's not that he didn't see Von Miller. He got fooled. That's just he made a bad throw. And there it is, picked off. And we'll pause right now. Right now, you can get mad at Tom Brady for that. And because that's the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, and because we're hitting the 15-minute mark, I want to stop right there. Till now, no problem with Brady, no problem offense, no problem with the offense. One problem on that Brady throw gives him 7 points. That's a SALT production.